Hello everyone and welcome to
The Movie House.
Today we're going to talk to you about a movie from 2022 called I Heard the Bells. What'd you think about it?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. My cousin had told me about this last year. She had gone to see it when it was in the theater. And I don't know if we had it here in our little town or not. May not have been here, but we never did get to see it. And I kept trying to order it from our library with no success. And just recently, our library did acquire it, or the library system, so we were able to get it for Christmas.
Yeah. It's the story surrounding Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's writing of the poem I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day and the events leading up to his inspiration to write this, which is a great poem. It's an even greater song when sung by Frank. That's Frank Sinatra.
Old Blue Eyes.
Old Blue Eyes, one of my favorite Christmas songs. And you liked the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
It was okay. There's no name actors in it, but they do a pretty good job. The production values are excellent. The house they stay in is beautifully appointed, and it's era appropriate, all those sorts of things. The costuming is excellent, and the actors are actually pretty good too. It's just overall the story just didn't grab me.
It grabbed me. I loved the costuming. The period dresses are just gorgeous. The house that they used, which was actually, I believe, a inn.
Yes.
It was amazing. It was just beautifully decorated. I love antiques. I love old historical buildings and costumes and things like that. So to me, it was beautiful, and it was a really interesting story because I did not know this, why he wrote this poem and the tragic episode that happened to him and his family. And I was amazed to find out how much of his poetry I'm familiar with and had no idea he's the one who wrote it. So I thought that was really interesting, that to realize, wow, I didn't know that was Longfellow.
Yeah. And like I said, maybe it's just me. The guy who plays Longfellow does a fine job, but I was distracted by his wig the whole time. He's clearly, obviously wearing a wig, because Longfellow had gorgeous head of hair, which I appreciate. So the whole time I'm thinking, is this guy bald? What's going on under there? And so I'm glad we watched the extras and we saw the guy actually does have hair. It's just not as full and luxurious as Longfellow's was, so they gave him a wig instead.
So he could look like he had a full...
Yeah, and I think they did need to do that. I think nobody knows what Longfellow looks like these days.
Right.
And if they just let him do his thing without the wig, I think it would have worked a lot better, at least for someone like myself who's distracted by these sorts of things.
But overall, I thought I highly recommend it. I've already been recommending it to people. It's a piece of our history. Longfellow was called America's greatest poet. And there's people who disagree because some people believe that Walt Whitman should be. And of course, we have other great poets like Robert Frost and numerous others. But to realize how much he had contributed to American poetry is astounding. He's given a lot. So I encourage you. I myself have already gotten several books about Fanny Longfellow and his poetry, so Henry's poetry. So because I want to refamiliarize myself with this wonderful poet. So, but it's a good movie. I highly recommend it, and I recommend that you check it out. Don't be put off by the wig.
I don't recommend it. I recommend you read about Longfellow in this poem. It'll take you half the time, maybe even less, and you'll enjoy it a lot more.
I disagree.
Okay. Well, that's it for us. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Bye.